People, I wanna tell you a few things. Uh, there was a man, Stephen the Noon. I like the man really much, and he is more close by my father than you think. Stephen Ben de Noon. He is really a nice man, and I see no bad fruit in him. Because if I saw, I will tell you, and I will know. He was asking this question: why did Jesus walk on the water? And I was writing down, why do I walk with a stick or a rod or a staff in Holland? You know, God did come to me and He told me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. You understand? So, I did not say this. That was not me. It did come into my head and I hear it and I think, what is drag? And I was looking for drag. I did not know what it even mean. You understand? So God can do things in you and you will not understand it. You need to work for it to understand what it exactly means. You understand? So and still I don't know what I am from God. But if I tell God right now that I don't love Him, I lie. You understand? You people lie against my God, and I lie if I say that I don't love God. You understand the difference between you and me? I cannot lie to the people. I cannot lie to God. Because I'm in God and God is really in me and I am really in God. And I really don't know what I am. I'm just a boy who walked with a stick. Why I walk with a stick? Because Jesus did walk on water. This is my answer or my question. What is your answer? Why do you think that Jesus did walk on water? So why you think that I will walk with a stick? There is no big difference between me and Jesus, or Jesus and me. I love Jesus and I loved Him all the time, before I even know God. I did not know God. That's why I'm so sad that I did not look for my own father. And that I did listen to dirty people. People who are liars in God's eyes. So I tell you again, if I tell my father, the God of Abraham, right now, that I don't love God, I lie to God. So you need to understand that I cannot lie to God. So why will I lie to you? People of God never lie to the people, to these people here on earth. So I cannot lie in God's eyes. I cannot say to God, I do not love you, because I love Him very, very much. I cannot explain even how much. And the day God did come to me, I cannot explain this also. I still don't understand what's going on. But God got His reasons. So I will wait for His reasons. I will wait for when He call me and will say, son, let's go, or something. I don't know what will happen, people. I tell you about the things what did happen to me, and I'm blessed. I am blessed all over. And I just don't know what I am. God only told me, you are the fish in me, my son. And the first time I did hear this, I did not understand. I did not understand the meaning. What God told me. I need to look what even drag was mean. I did not the meaning of drag. I need to look on the internet what drag means. And I'm from Holland, my friends. I'm from Holland. And if you see me walking, I definitely walk with a stick. When you see me walking outside, I walk with a stick. And this stick I did get from my father. So I will be together with the stick. It will never be removed from me. When the day comes for me to go, I will not forget my stick. You will know me as the man with the stick. Or the boy with the stick. With the rod. With the staff. And I did get this because I put papers in by people in my neighborhood, you know, to tell them that they need to come in a big crowd so that I can talk to them about what was happening to me. But no one did come. So I was crying. And I told my father, Father, no one did come. And then through my tears, I saw the stick. I was looking 1 year for it. Every day I was looking. When I look at the trees, I needed a stick. You understand? This was coming into me, that I needed a stick. And exactly on that day, when I did this with this card, I did not found the people, but God did give me the stick. So I was very happy. I told my father, "Father, look, I got this. I got what I was asking for." And I did look for it 1 year. I was crying like a little boy, like a little child, you understand? I was so happy. But I did not forget that the people did not come to me and will not listen. And this was exactly on Christmas. I did this. And I thought, ah yes, Christmas. This red man who comes out of the air is more important than the word of God. And then I go home and something else start to happening. Because before I did go to put the papers by everybody, the card, you know, I throw one card for God. I told God, God, I will give you one card. And I throw it in the air by my house, and it fell on the floor, on the side, so you cannot read what was on it. And it was there for 3 months. And nobody could take it away, because it was glued on the floor. I tell you like it is, people. I got more of this kind of things, you know. God did warn me many years for 13, always 13. When I was looking on my watch, 13, and I was not touched by God in that time, you understand? So anytime when I was looking on my watch, I saw 13, and I thought, huh? Every time when I watch, I see 13. And then the year, I know the year 2013 come. And I thought, okay, this Pope did come on the 13th, this must be it. So I defect my watch, I make it, I destroy it, and I throw it somewhere it cannot go away by storm and anything. I know it will stay there. So, but then God start to tell me about blood in the sport. Blood in the sport. I hear it in my head. Blood in the sport. Blood in the sport. Blood in the sport. And I told God even, please God, I know it now. I know it. But God did go on. Blood in the sport. Blood in the sport. Blood in the sport. And I thought, what's going on? What is it with blood in the sport? I understand. So then the 12th, the blood in the sport begin. Or the sport playing begin. You know, this football. And then I saw something happening in, how you call it there? Brazil. That there are many people without food, and that the rich people did make this for some kind of game, and they leave the people who got nothing to eat and to drink, They let them die. And then these poor people and other people start to fight. So this is how blood in the sport did come. I did get a ball before this did happen from God. I took up the ball and I told him, did you send me this ball? Because God told me 2 months before this did happen, blood in the sport, blood in the sport. And then the day I rolled the ball away, this blood moon come. This, not the blood moon, but the super honey blood moon did come. And I tell you about this all the time, people, but people don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. So on that day, that was one day when this blood in the sport did begin, I saw blood in the sport. So I got nothing to do with the ball I did get from God. So I throw it away. I roll it into the street and I saw it never again. It did go and I did not someone child or something will play with it. It's gone. It was vanished. It go away. I roll it and I don't see it again. And then a few hours later, this blood honeymoon, this blood super honeymoon did come. And then I start to understand that God did warn me all this time for my watch on my wrist, because I did look outside and my watch was gone, and I was thinking, oh, so I was wrong with the warning of the Pope. The Pope is bad. He really is. You better know. And I know for sure. Like I know Obama for sure. I know them already. You know? I did know them long time ago. So I cannot explain, people. I know them long time ago. They are ancients old. These are old people. It got everything to do with God and against God. You understand? So my watch was gone. And then I did follow my niece and I told my father, oh sorry my father, I was too early to throw away my watch, because I thought it was this Pope. This come on 13 and I saw lightning coming from the sky. So understand that on this time, really, this devil kicked out of the sky. And it's no joke, people. Because you people think, well, that's only the weather. You will watch and you will understand that I don't lie nothing. That's why I'm here, to tell you no lies, or my mouth will not move. So when I tell you, or when I tell my father, Father, I don't love you, then God knows that I lie. Because I never can say this. I love my father And when they standing for my door and they ask me, we shoot you if you say that you love your father, then I will say, you better shoot me, because I love my father and I am ready to go to my father, finally back to my father. And here is this Pope. If you talk about evil, you will get it. It's on TV right now, this Pope. So God, show me right now who this Pope is. He will marry people he better don't marry. He touches people he better don't touch. It's happening right now before my eyes. So I explain to you what God tell me. God used TV for me to understand what's going on. And now this Pope, I'm talking about this Pope, right? This Pope is in the air right now. He is on my screen right now. And it says, Pope hosts conference on marriage and family. Because if you talk about the devil, you will see him. I told you about lightning and God directly come on my TV with this. Now please tell me, who is really with me? Put on your TV right now and you see this Pope. I'm talking about the Pope, and what do I see? The Pope. Because God wants me to know something about the Pope. This is what God do. God can play with things unbelievable, and He do it with me. So this is what God just gave me because I love Him so much. I love my Father really so much. I can start crying right now. I really love my Father. You understand? And I will die for Him. And I never been this way, people. I'm just a boy. I'm just a child like you people are. You understand? And nothing is in my hands. I did not ask for nothing. But if you ask me, why did Jesus walk on water? Then I will tell you why I walk with a stick. That you will get the understanding that I walk with God. I am different than you people. I'm sorry, and I can do nothing about it. It is like it is. God did come to me, He gave me all, and I still don't understand. I still don't understand why. Why me? But I know that God is with me and He showed me the things. With this Flight 17 He did exactly the same. He steered me, you know. I stand up, I go away, and I drive to the place where I did get my dream. Because I always follow my dreams. Because my dreams are in Holland. And I go there and I see the people who will die a few hours later. I see it above my head. People I don't like. Because why will I cry if I lie? You understand? You need to understand me, please. I tell you about the seasons and all this kind of shit will happen. The weather will become... You people, you don't know what's going on. I tell you about these things. You need to know. And I'm crying right now because I tell you the truth. And the life about me if I walk with this stick, and it doesn't matter for me, they can laugh. I am with God, and I will be with Him till the day I die. Do you understand my life? Oh my God! When God did come to me, I think I become crazy. What's going on? I start to see things and I think, what the fuck is this? I'm sorry people, sometimes I cannot control myself and I'm starting to shout. And that's not my meaning, but my own life is also with me. You know, I still understand who I am in my normal life. But I really do understand that I am with God. I told you many times before that I am in God and God is in me and I can do nothing about it. I did not ask for this, people. And if you don't believe me, then please know my work, because my work is of God. So many liars are here in this world who say, yeah, I am Jesus, you know, and you see the clouds and all this kind of things, you know, from the internet, the clouds, you understand? So I saw a man like this, talking like this, you know, he learned a lot in Bibles and all this kind of things, and I did learn nothing in Bibles, people. I shit on your Bible, you understand? I get it from God directly. Because God learned me the things. God threw me into deep water. And He told me, swim, my son, swim. You need to swim. And boy, do you see me swim. Yes, I'm swimming. But I'm swimming in my Father's water. And I want you to be in my Father's water. That's all what I do here. Why do you think Jesus was here? For the same reason, people. To give you love and understanding, and for the things what is coming. He did warn you and you did not listen. And now it's starting to happen. Now you must listen. And please don't call me Jesus. I don't know what I am. I don't know what God did with me. But He did something to me what did not happen to all the people in the world. That's for sure. Or else I am not here. I'm not talking about this thing. And I'm changing all the time. My mind, my soul, my heart. You understand? And if I tell you about it, how many times I did cry already. In the time God did come to me, I never did cry so much than when God did come to me. You know, you can swim here in Holland in my tears. And sometimes my tears even hurt, like I got glass in my eyes. Try to understand, people. If you see this man walking with a stick, know that it is me. Because I walk with the rod of God. And I sit on a mountain here in Holland. And the day I did found this place, I did not know that there was a mountain. I did not know. I go there, and a man come to me with a little dog, you know, and I told him, what do you think of my place? And he told me, it's a nice place. I told him, yeah, I looked something with a mountain, and then he told me, do you not know? I told him, what? The place you are sitting now, there was standing a mountain. And I told the man, okay. So the man walked away, and I thanked him, and I was thanking God, you know, because God knows everything. I did not know that the place I was sitting down, that there was standing a mountain before. That's why God gave me this place. You know, He put it in my head, and you can think, that's all unbelievable, but not true. I stand up and the weather is not so nice, but the tree is strong. And I told to my, or not to my father, I just say, this tree will not stand long. And I sit down, and I hear, and the tree was split in two. When I did talk about this stone, what will go to Russia, you know, the next day it started to happen. So I become scared. I think, oh my God, is it me? Do I do this? Do you do this for me? God, what's going on? Why? I become scared, eh? If I write things down, then I become scared, because they start to happen. And I think, what is this? What am I? Then I really start to think, what am I? What did God do to me? With me, in me, around me. It's everywhere, people. And I can do nothing about it. I just don't know. I start to talk with God. I never did in my life before. Why I do all these things? I don't understand. But really things happening to me, I don't understand. I don't get it. But it happens. I throw the ball away I get from God. The next day this blood honeymoon comes. Or on the moment I throw away this ball, this blood honeymoon start to come. And that's where Isis is born. In this blood honeymoon. Because the first blood moon, the next day I saw the second blood moon. So God told me that it is not okay. Maybe this is from evil, but not from my God. Because God will warn you in a softly way. And please tell me, if you see a honeymoon, don't you want to be with your girlfriend under it? Huh? You tell me. Will you go when the blood moon is rising with your girlfriend under it? Or will you go with this honeymoon under it? You tell me, people. This is a question for you. What will you choose? If you are in love and you tell your girlfriend, "Hey girl, today we go under the blood moon." Or you tell her, "Today we go together, we go look at the honeymoon. It's a nice orange moon." You don't go with your girlfriend under a blood moon. Of course you will go under a honeymoon, because if you don't, your girlfriend will say, "No, no, of course not. Are you crazy?" It sounds scary already, you know, blood moon. But this is true, eh? These are the 4 blood moons that people will die in. That's why it's called blood moons. But it got nothing to do with God. Understand this. This got nothing to do with God. The warning of God are the supermoons, and this horny supermoon what did come. On the 13th, one day after blood in the spot, like I told you. And you can look all my videos, you can go back and listen to all the videos because I got a lot I speak about. You understand? Because if I don't know, I never hear. I don't speak about things I don't know. I surely know, and maybe I'm the only one who know, that this is end time. If you like it or not, it will be like it is. This is end time, definitely. And I don't have to think about maybe this, maybe. You know? Like you believe in God, and I know God. Yeah, I believe in God. I tell you that you can believe in His power, but don't believe in God. You need to know God. Because God is here, and He is very real. I tell you many times. But if you don't understand my work, you will see my Father's work, and you don't like it. My Father is beaten many times. He is backstabbed many times. He is spit and poked in his eyes many times. So the day of God will come. And then you will know what you did step. I cannot say it to you more clearly than this. And yes, stones will fall. And the sun will do very strange things, people. He will spit at you. Yes. Well, you spit at God. Me also, I am not different. I spit also at God in the time that God did not come to me. I did not know God. That's why I told my Father, I will die for you, Father. Because I did not look for you, but you look for me. And you gave me a lot to see and to understand and to learn and to know and to feel in my mind, heart and soul. It belongs to you. So I will give my life back to God. My soul don't belong to me. It belongs to my Father. And when it is time, my Father will take it. Because I am in God and God is in me. And really, people, I just don't know why God did come to me. You know, I can say that I am Moses. I can say that I just don't know. That I am Abraham. I don't know. I can say that I am Jesus. I don't know. I really don't know. But this is what I can say, but I don't say it. And even if I am one of these three beautiful men, then I still won't say. You know? Because I don't want to be proud to be Jesus. Yeah, I am Jesus, you know? No, people. No. Or I am Abraham. No. Or I am Moses. No. I will not be proud for this. I'm sad if I am one of these three. Of course I'm sad. It is not a joyful time, people. It is a time of tears. It is time to cry. That's why I tell you also, if you come to my channel, you know, don't become my friend, because people will think, hey, look man, he got 3 billion friends. I don't want it. I'm not looking for this. I only want you that you will listen to the things I have to say. Because I get it from God. And then I write down God with a little g. Hey people, I type with one finger. You understand? I type with one finger. Not like you, with 10. So for you it's more easy to understand your keyboard than me. Because I type with one finger. Everything I type with one finger. This also must have a reason. I don't know. I don't know. But the people who talk about, yeah, you call God with a little g. And you know what I say then? Then I got my word ready, you know. I get it from God. Then I will tell this kind of people who tell me, yeah, who are you typing down God with a little g? Then I will tell them, yeah, you think about God with a little g. You know God only with a little g. Did Jesus not tell you about a beam in your eye? Huh? First take away your beam. First look at yourself and then talk about another. That's the beam story. I call this a parable in many ways. Because everything what Jesus said has many meanings and many ways. It's not only the thing he did explain, but it's so much more. You know, when God showed me something and he steered me to it, then I know that there are more meanings on that place. So I will look good with my eyes and listen to God, what he say and what he means and what's going on and why I'm on this place and what do I find on this place. And you know, you need to look in the things you cannot see. And you will definitely see the things you don't see. Well, that's my parable. Do you know the meaning? I love you, my father. I love you. If the people don't, I will. If the people don't want to hold you, I hold you. My God, Weber. People, soon another seal will go open. It is seal number 5. and understand that these seals are sad stories. You don't want to open it, but it has to be this way. And it's sad, but it's also written down. It cannot be changed. I did ask my father, Father, can you change it? But my father told me, so it be written, so it be done. There is no way back. I only want to tell you people, be ready. Be ready for disaster. Be ready for the things you never saw in your life. Because what I saw, no, you are not ready. You are not ready, people. I love you so much. I love you so much, people. I'm thinking about everything. The things what did happen to me and why. And what I am in God's eyes. I still don't know. I'm living in a different time than you. Because you know the time on your wrist, and I know the time of my Father. And you people have been fooled for ages, for a long time. So you people cannot know. and you see typhoons and gusted winds, tornadoes, and you think you see it all, huh? So I can tell you that you see nothing yet. That's why I tell you, this is what I saw. You will not be ready for it. It's not like the movies. This time it's for real. And I warn you in this. Be ready for my Father. But you got your own will and your own choice. So you can choose. You don't have to be with my Father. You know? But if you are clever, you choose for my Father. Because the day He called you, and you are not with my Father, He will not hear you also. Because God told me, my son, they got all their own choices. They need to choose wisely. So choose wisely, people. Choose wisely. And please come to this page. Because I don't tell you any lie. And don't be my friend. Just give me your ears. And I will tell you the real trouble, what's going on. and that it is very real. This what is going on. It's very real, people. It will all become more strong, and it all fit. You understand? That's what I saw. I saw the things what's coming. It will become more strong, and it all fit together. There are a lot of people who did pray for evil, and this is what these people will get. And I'm in love with God, and God is in love with me. And this will be forever between him and me. Don't go to sites, people, where people ask donations and all these kind of things, because Jesus did ask also nothing. If you see people like this, then you know that these people are not of God or Jesus. Then you know that these people are there for money. But I tell you the true stories, and then I think, hey, they tell the true stories, but why? They lie behind it. But you don't see. You understand? That's the sneaky way of being with nice people. It's one big lying, deceiving world. And now you will see the lies more strong than ever before. But if you don't got ears and eyes, you won't see it. You won't hear it. You will not know it. So watch out and be ready. And be with my Father in my Father's name and in Jesus' name. Love Him, and He will love you back. He will give you what you need. And you will not understand how this can happen, how this can be.